One of the interesting questions is, did the Jewish leaders want to get rid of Jesus, or did they want to kill him at the end of his ministry? Well, the answer to that's all wrapped up in a semantic domain. Here we are in Luke 22:1, and it goes, "And now the feast of unleavened bread, the one which is called Passover, was approaching, and the chief priests and the teachers of the law, Zeteo, were looking for," kind of an idiomatic expression here, NIV translates it some way, then here's our word, anelosin. And the NIV, and this is the 84, says to get rid of Jesus, for they were afraid of the people. So they couldn't just get rid of him because of the people. But how do you do that? And the question here is, what do they mean by get rid of? In what sense get rid of? Let's take a look at some of the other translations. So here we have Luke 22:2 in Greek order. They were seeking, the chief priests and the teachers of the law, how they might get rid of him, for they were afraid of the people. So anelosin, in my translation, doesn't say get rid of, it says put him to death. Again, we've seen the NIV, get rid of him, but let's look at the other translations. NASB, put him to death. ESV, put him to death. CSB, put him to death. NRSV, put Jesus to death. Net Bible comes right out and say, execute him. NLT, plotting how to kill Jesus. And the King James, how they might kill him. In other words, the NIV is unique at not translating anelosin as put to death. Now, if we look at this word, anaireo, what you can see is that it means to remove or take away. And that's about what the NIV was getting at. But its more common use is to get rid of by execution, to do away with, to destroy. And that's where BDAG puts our verse. There is a use in the middle with this word, but our verb isn't middle, so that doesn't apply. So the question is, were the leaders trying just to get rid of him, just to get him out of circulation, or were they flat out trying to kill him? And in this case, it's a judgment call. But I'm going to go with the majority and say they did want to execute him. They did want to kill him because that's exactly what they did.